From tackling the football field to tackling his own business, NFL safety football veteran of Tennessee Titans, Bernard Pollard, is joining me today to tell us about his latest venture. Bernard, what I find interesting about you getting into your own business prior to retiring, still have a couple years in you to go, there's a big bankruptcy, poor financial condition rate in the NFL with young players, 78%. That's pretty high. So why are you looking at your own business now?
Well, I think, one of the biggest things is a lot of players live in the now, so they want to, as long as their name is hot, as long as they're in the league, they want to keep up with the latest fads, I guess. They want to do what everybody else is doing, and that's one of the biggest reasons, because when their career's over, now all of a sudden the attention isn't there. The people don't want the autographs, all this other stuff. So now they don't have any of that. They don't have that locker room to go back to. So you see a lot of guys go under because a lot of that money is spent, and so they don't have the obviously the checks rolling in, the other residual income from off the field things. So you see a lot of guys going under with that.
It's really admirable you had the foresight to create your own business for yourself way before getting out of the NFL. Tell us a little bit about the product and what was the genesis behind it?
Well, I think, being in the NFL, being a part of the NFL, we're always traveling, so week in, week out, whether it's 2 or 3 games where we're on the road. I tend to carry a lot of things on the road with me, and I wanted that space in the bathrooms, and I see that we didn't have it, at the hotels. We stayed in nice hotels, but they keep as less as possible in the bathroom. So I wanted space there, and then obviously with my wife having our 3 kids, she didn't have the space in the bathroom when she wanted to kind of get ready or whatever at the hospital. And so I was obviously been in college, been in the dorms, I cut my own hair and I broke a couple pair of clippers and didn't have the finances to go back and recoup those clippers or whatever. So I just wanted to come out with something, the style, with Style Pro 31, with the smart tray, I wanted to come out with something that will help.
Well, for someone who requires a lot of styling products with this mane over here, I can certainly relate to that. But what's next after the NFL? Will you stick with this full time?
Right. Well, I think, I want to stick with it full time. I am going to stick with it full time, and I'm going to do a couple other things as we discussed earlier. I think, one of the hardest things is pulling away from the game. So I don't know if I want to coach. I don't know if I want to, be a commentator or whatever. But for the most part, I want to run my own business. I want to create jobs for so many other people, and I want to be able to help. And I think this product is definitely helping. Just the fans, just the people, just the reactions, and just the things that we've heard back and from the customers who bought the tray, has just been outstanding. Okay,
well, it's great to get your insight, and certainly great to meet you, Bernard. Thanks for joining us here today. For The Street in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino.